skill. So I have worked really hard over the last kind of 12 months or longer to master this skill. I've trained on it before and I'm training on it again because it just helps embed it. I've practiced it, I've interviewed people, I've talked to national vice presidents. I'm going to share with you tried and tested methods that I've learned from national vice presidents and applied into my business, and it's helped. Some of the things in here have just transformed my business. So, and as it says there, this is the part that's going to make you money. Who joined Arbonne to make money? Me. Oh, click back. And I'm listening to Robert Kiyosaki at the moment, actually, and to add, there was a book list earlier about the belief, it was Michelle and Kerry, The Belief of Network Marketing. The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki has a whole chapter about network marketing. It's incredible, and it just really raises your belief in what we are building. We're building a vehicle for wealth, huge wealth. So. And this is key. If you don't master this, you have no business. So, this is about who you want to work with. So, amateurs convince, professionals sort. So we are looking for a specific type of person. This is our business. And I always say to people, I get to choose where I work, when I work, who I work with. And the who is really important to me. I have choice. And I want to be surrounded by people that I enjoy, that are like me. I'm a squiggle, by the way, I'm a bit crazy. And I think that's amazing. So I choose who I work with. So we make our list. This is your 100 list. You make your list and you work your list. So this is one way of categorizing the list. And this comes from Paula Pritchard. And our executive national vice president, Fiona's sponsor, Susan McCannon, when I was speaking to her in Arizona, I said, you sound just like Paula Pritchard. And she goes, how do you know Paula Pritchard? I said, how do you know Paula Pritchard? And Paula Pritchard's written a book called Recruiting Made Easy. It's at the end on a book list, so I'll get the title correct. And Susan said to me, I was at the top of another company with Paula Pritchard. It's like, Susan, you just need to write a book and a CD and publish it. The way she works is very similar. So we work the list. This is one way of categorising your list. So you get your highlighter pen. Green is those people on that list that are ambitious with vision. It's a bit weird, that banner's like wobbling behind my head. Red is those that are dissatisfied with their job. So you categorise those. Anyone you know is dissatisfied at work. I love these people. I love people that have a job but hate it. I love it. When somebody loves their job, I'm like, damn you, why do you love your job? And then the blue, it's not very clear. The blue are the wanters. Those that want more holidays, a bigger house, a bigger car, whatever it is. And then you choose your first top 10, your second top 10, your third top 10. So you've got 30 people. And then we need to decide how we're going to actually ask them about Arbonne. So we have a front door, a side door, and a back door approach. So that's our 3 doors. So the front door approach is the direct approach, basically. The key to opening this door is knowing somebody's wants. So, and then when we do know the want, then there's a 4-part invite we can follow. So it's got an introduction, we put in the want, which is our key to the door. There's the lock-in statement and the close, and I'll go through this. And the purpose of this invite is to set up uninterrupted time when we can share and discover Arbonne, so booking that one-to-one. So how do we discover somebody's want? And now for me, I'm not a circle. So I've just followed a couple of circles like Stacey, who it's natural for her to go and just chit-chat to people. Now I love a formula because it doesn't come naturally to me just to chit-chat. If I've got a formula in my head of how to do this, for the circles, you'll be like, what on earth? But for somebody for those that are like me, I like this system. So I can go, okay, I can work through my head, right, I can ask them about I'll ask them about their family, and then I can ask them about their occupation. And then no matter what they say, they could be a dustbin man, you always say to them, I bet you love it. Because if you say to them, oh, I bet you hate your job, they'll always try and kind of give you the reason they like it. They'll try and justify it. No, it's all right. But if you say you love it, then they'll normally give you the opposite. Oh, well, no, actually, I'm really miserable. And because we're looking for the want. And then we ask them what they do in their spare time, their recreation. And then we can put in the message, but only, so when you're chatting to people, we're looking for that key, and when we have that, we can give them the message or the invite. So how do we do that? Here's an example. So what I love about this approach is what I do. So I might have met somebody out swimming with the kids or wherever I am, and we're chatting to them. I will make that connection on Facebook. But I don't tend to do the message there and then. So I want to connect with them. I found their want. I'm thinking this person is going to be great. Like, they have a need for Arbonne. I want to ask them about Arbonne. And the great thing about this is I don't have to think, oh my goodness, how am I going to ask them? I'm panicking in my head. I'm trying to think about all the things I want to say and get it wrong. I connect with them, or if I may have already connected with them. I might already have them in my contact list. There might be a mum at school or somebody I know. Then I'll go home, and later on that evening, I'll pop them a message that says, hi, I've been thinking about what you said to me earlier. When you told me that you didn't want to go back to work after having the baby, were you serious? Because I think I have a way that you could be at home with your children and earn a full-time income. Would you like to know more? We can meet for a coffee. And it's so easy. And now in today's world of communication, text message, Facebook message, it's an acceptable way to contact somebody. It took me ages to get over this because I was quite old school and I would still pick up the phone. But now, having embraced this, I think it's okay because society's embraced it. For us introverts, it's okay to go and do it on a text message so we can hide behind that screen. It's brilliant. I love it. I just think this business is now open to everybody, no matter introvert, extrovert, because of technology. I love it, love it, love it. So that's just your formula. So you've got hi Sarah, I've been thinking about you, and that's a compliment to that person. I've been thinking about what you said. When you told me, so that's the want. When you told me whatever it was, you didn't like your job. And then, were you being serious? And then 4, I think I have a way that whatever it is, I'm filling the gap for them. So that's one invite from the lovely Paula Pritchard. And then this invite has actually come from Executive National Vice President Nicola Wills. And I asked Nicola about how she talks to people on Facebook that she hasn't seen for a long time. I said to her, do you go directly or do you get chatting first? And she says, oh no, I go straight in. And this is what she says. And we love this invite. So, hi Sarah, how are you? Long time no speak. You look amazing in your wedding pictures. It might be your holiday pics look great or your kids look cute, whatever it is, because we can see them on Facebook, so we know what they've been doing. The reason for my message is, as you can probably see, I'm running an online business and it's going really, really well. But ever since I started, I can't stop thinking about you, as I think you'd be absolutely amazing at it. Now, I think it's really nice if you can put in because when we're at school, you're just so fun, or you're really great with people, whatever it is. If I was to treat you to a coffee and a cake, would you be open to taking a look at it? Now, Nicola sent me this as a voice message, and I love voice messages, so I tend to do it as a voice message, and I would challenge new consultants to voice message me to practice that skill, and then they know that it's not a blanket message, it's a personal, they get my tone, so I do love my voice messages, so I would embrace it. Just practice it with somebody, your husband or sponsor. And then this is the same message, but if they live in Timbuktu or the other side of the world, then I would offer to send them a link, send them a video basically. If they are within an hour of me, I always go for the meetup. I want to be in front of them because I know when I'm in front of them, they're very unlikely to walk out. If I send them a video, they're more likely to pause it and not watch the whole thing. So I always go coffee date first. Video is my second option if they are in Taiwan or something. Right. I know Stacey's talked about cold market, so this is a cold market formula put into a script for you. Again, I need scripts, I need structure, systems, and this has come from the wonderful 5-wide Executive National Vice President Sarah Dunning, and this is very tried and tested. I mean, she's done this on hundreds and hundreds of people. So we, again, as Stacey said, we compliment that person, so and a genuine compliment. So you might be something like, oh yeah, your hair looks great today, or I love what you're wearing, and then we kind of put in this statement about, I know this is going to sound a bit out of the blue, this might sound a bit random, or would you say you're someone who's open to opportunities? And I never get a no to that question. So you always get that yes. So you're getting that yes from the get-go. And then I would love to tell you a bit about the business I do. I think you'd be great at it because you're just so friendly, you're really warm. And then sometimes they might go, oh, well, yeah, what is it? And then, and you give them this pressure off statement. This is a formula, and everything in this formula is really key. Now, the first few times you do this, you'll fluff your lines, get it all wrong. It's amazing how many phone numbers you get when you fluff your lines. I got it completely wrong, back to front, upside down, and I still got a phone number. Woo! But it is this formula. So you've got in here a pressure off statement. I don't dare. I'm going to do a laser, but I'm scared I'm going to just turn it off. So you've got, you know what? It might not be for you, but you never know. So you're taking the pressure off. So they're not thinking, oh my goodness, this girl's going to sit me down and that is it. I'm going to have to do. So you're taking the pressure off. You know what? It might not be for you, but you never know. I tell you what, and you practice this. You need to practice this a lot at home and then just go out and do it. What I can do is meet for you a coffee, And I tell you what, here's my business card. And again, so I just stopped using business cards because I felt I was getting lazy with them. So I take people's details. But what this does, so your business card you shows that you have a legitimate business. So I am a businesswoman, I've got a business. So here's my card. If you stick your number on the back, then I'll text you and arrange time and a date to meet for a coffee. And then you take the card back. So what Sarah said was that she was losing a lot of, if she gave her card, a lot of people would go away, Google it, and she wouldn't get that appointment. But by showing it, taking it back, they wouldn't remember Arbonne, and then she would text them and arrange that coffee date. Now, you will get some people that completely ignore you after that first text message, and that's normal, that's okay. We're used to getting ignored, so that's fine. But this is amazing, and so I just absolutely love this form, and I've used it. It's amazing how many numbers you get. I did get one guy that was like, so you want me to give you my phone number? I was like, yeah, actually, I do. Here's my wedding ring. So I have my card over. So yeah, be careful with the guys. I tend to go for more girls. But there we go. And again, I pick people that I genuinely think, you know what, this person's really nice. So that's a cold market approach for you. Ta-da. Side door referral. So you've got a wall market side door. So the key in this is location. Hi Sue, I'm expanding my business into Scotland. Just wondering if you know anybody in the area that'd be interested in working from home and earning an extra 3 to 5k a month around their existing job, whatever they do. You know, who do you know that might be interested? And this is a side door because you're looking for that indirect. You want them to go, actually, you know, what is it? I might be interested. So that's an indirect approach. And then you've got the backdoor approach. This is the product sale. So from your list you've categorised your green, your reds and your blues. Those people you want to go business first. Everyone else that's got no ambition, doesn't want anything, I don't know if you know anyone that like that, but you could go product first. So we've got the product, and so this is asking somebody to trial your RE9 set. So, hey Sarah, it's Zoe, I've got a huge favour to ask. I have a full-size anti-aging vegan skincare set that I'd love you to try and have your feedback and opinion. I tend to do this on a text message or a Facebook message. Would you be open to trying it for me for 3 days? And usually you get yes, most often yes. Great, when would be a good time to catch you? I need 10 to 15 minutes to run through it with you. So you do want to run through it rather than just like leave a bag on the doorstep. And then you book that appointment, explain how it works, drip in about the business, so explain a bit about Arbonne, what's the difference about our products. You know, it's all about that why, it's a story. Arbonne has a story attached to it. You don't hand out the products without that story. Else I'll go home and not realise how amazing these are. So we share that story. And then what I love about this is these then follow up. So the fortune is in the follow up. So then that evening, this has really changed things for me in the gold bag drop, is I check on them that night. So I'll send them a text message and go, hey Sarah, how does your skin feel? What's your favourite product so far? And what this does is either reminds them to try it, because they probably, like, I did it once and they were like, oh, I've gone to my boyfriend's house and I've left it in the car or whatever, but I will try it tomorrow. So it either reminds them to try it, or they have tried it, and it kind of keeps the dialogue going, because if there are any problems, you pick them up quickly rather than 3 days later they go, oh, actually, you know, I went a bit pink and I stopped trying it, and you're like, you're going to go pink. And then I text them again in the morning. So yeah, that's great. I'll check on you tomorrow morning too and just see how you're getting on. So I pop them a text in the morning. How do your cheeks feel this morning? What's your favourite product so far? And then you're getting that dialogue if they have any problems. And then you go, great, okay, I'll text you, before we meet up on Thursday. So then you leave them alone till before you collect the products back, and you send that reminder. So hi Sarah, is it okay to pick the products up at 10 o'clock today? Didn't you just love it? And now, this again for us like introverts, you're getting the close statement in a text message before getting there. So you know, rather than going to pick the products up and then it's like, oh, did you know, so how'd you get on? And then you're kind of like, should I ask for the sale? Or I don't know, I'm like a bit scared about it. Should I give her an order form? You just do it, you just put it out there. And I still get nervous when I send this text message, like, just do it, just send it. So you're asking for the sale in a text message. And then we go and pick them up, and we know what we're going into then. And then we ask for the referral. So I keep flash buy products, freebies, thanks. And I'm doing all right actually, I'm tired for a change. And I have products that I kind of keep as freebies to give to somebody that gives me a referral. So that one of the things in network marketing is we always the fear of running out of people to talk to. So if we can continually get those referrals, can you refer me on to somebody that would love these products too? I will give you a free product. And we've had some great flash buys. I mean, I've got some free old RE9 night creams to give away for my referrals, so we get a great freebie. And then we get them to do the work for us. So, can you text your friend and ask them if they'd like to try a full-size set of vegan skincare for 3 days, and I'll give you a free product for it. So get them to do the work, get that introduction for us. Okay, books. So, book recommendations. So Recruiting Made Simple by Paula Pritchard. And actually, this is on audiobook from Knowledge. It was one of the book of the month from Knowledge is King book club, and it was just brilliant. I mean, I think John picked it up first, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, I love this woman." He just really connected with her, and I really like her style. I really like her. And then you've got Prospecting Rules by Russ McNeil, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. How to Sell Network Marketing Without Fear, Anxiety of Losing Your Friends by Michael Oliver. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers is always good as well. So that is a very brief run through of kind of some of my favourite invite scripts, basically. There we go. I'm ahead of time.
You are.
Oh, any questions? I've got time. Although we are running a little bit behind. Any questions? We all good? We've all got pictures. Cool. Okay.